Hey everyone, welcome to a new video, and today we are here to talk about the Valentine event. Not gonna lie, I am quite disappointed at the event, not for the exchanges themselves, because the exchanges sound very promising, but because of the drop rates in the maps and dungeons. Let's see what this event is about. If we go to the Happy Exchange, we can see that there are multiple items available to exchange for ice roses, gold roses, and red roses. We can see some avatar frames, we can see some Pokemon like the Meowstic male and female, we can see some Pikachu and Eevee vouchers, some pants, some costumes, etc. We have the Gladian costume, which did not show up in a very long time as well. We have the Beauty costume, and we have also the Ryuki costume, and Necrozma, which is ridiculously expensive, and we will take a look at the prices in a little bit. Then we also have some strike cards, but the strike cards are so small that it's more like if you cannot exchange any of the other items, you go for strike cards. The remaining Happy Exchange is the same as usual, where if you have yourself some grounded books, I always advise some Delibird transfer coupons, or even just some Pelipper if you need. Okay, it has some interesting stuff, it has some costumes and stuff, so let's check out how to actually obtain these flowers. The only free-to-play way of getting those roses is by raiding elite dungeons or common dungeons. So if we go over here, let me just get some burgers and some vit, and we raid them, we have a chance to get some red roses and also some of the other colors, which I am unlucky to obtain right now. And off we go, we see an ice rose, we see a gold rose, and we see a red rose. So they are obtainable over here on elite dungeons and common dungeons. But that is the only way, and the drop rate is completely horrible. So as you can see, from spending 2,400 vit, I only got 2 ice roses. Maybe I was unlucky, maybe I wasn't. And just to keep in mind, you need 100 ice roses, 15 yellow roses, and 30 red roses in order to get yourself a costume. So according to these drop rates, you cannot get a costume for free unless you have a lot of saved up vit. But later on my stream, which I should start at 8:30 p.m. London time, I will be spending more vit in different kinds of maps so that we can do some drop testings to see if I was unlucky today or not. But still, 2,400 vit and only those items, it honestly sounds horrible. Especially because we have only 7 days counting from today in order to be able to raid as many items that we can. But let's take a look at the remaining ways of getting those roses, shall we? Because obviously the hardest rose to get is the ice rose, and that is the one that is available for purchase. So if you want to recharge, for example, $5 a day or even just $1 a day, you get 2 roses, $5 you get plus 7 roses over here on the daily sale. Also keeping in mind that the advanced capsule gift this week has a rebate for diamonds, so there will be the advanced capsule list on the website of Pokeland Legends Club as usual, and if you want to check it out and go for any Pokemon this week, this is your time. And if we go to Autojoy, the event that you recharge $1 per day, you also get some nice benefits. And Autojoy is something that I usually recommend for any kind of spender, honestly, because for example, imagine that you are recharging around $5 per day, and if you do those $5 per day for the whole week, you also hit the 2k recharge gift, which also gives you 15 ice roses and a little bit of firebooks. So this way you can guarantee a costume the cheapest way possible. And if you are planning to recharge for any of these things, remember to use my code DANNYV1 on Aptoid, because this way you get the minimum bonus of 15% on all of your recharges, and this way you are saving yourself some money. And looking at the other things available, of course we have the 2 Pokeballs with a money symbol in the middle, and obviously these are the cross-server recharge and cross-server consumption. This is for spending diamonds, by the way. Both of them getting Overlord Hoopa stickers as a reward, which it's not very good. But hey, at least the platinum synthesizers and the gold gears can be quite handy. But not everything is horrible for free-to-play players, because we have some sign-in rewards this week. And remember that using a trick over here of the sign-in rewards, you can also get double the rewards for the 11 February, 12, 14, and 15. So it's like one time on each row. And if you want to know how to get double the rewards, I'll suggest you to check like a very old video that I have on the channel, or just show up on the stream later, because I'll be doing that. And honestly, we cannot complain. The sign-in rewards is actually quite nice. Of course, people are going to look at the firebooks and grounded books and be like, oh my god, what a garbage. And it completely is a garbage. Like, one firebook, what are we supposed to do with this? I have no idea. But at least we get 10 summons over here, and if we do the trick, it's like 20 summons. We get some uni shards and we get some doll coupons because those dolls were available for recharge, I believe, and they were quite expensive. And now they're actually being given away for free, which is freaking awesome. And the other things, they are actually quite cool. I like them. But let's take a look one last time at the Happy Exchange and see what are the items that are worth to exchange. Let's start by the cheapest ones. We have a bunch of like Pikachu, Eevee vouchers, and we also have like some other vouchers. Now, those vouchers you actually get for free by playing on the Sky Pillar, and the Pikachu and Eevee vouchers, you get them for free on the Team Store. I mean, it's not exactly for free, but you don't need to recharge, you don't need to spend diamonds or anything. So the Pikachu and Eevee vouchers and also these vouchers over here, I would never spend for them. But now the Team Rocket uniform, well, you need both uniforms to actually exchange a costume, and in order to use those Team Rocket coupons, you need to already have Kate or Chase, which honestly at around level 90 you should already have that. And we just need to go to the elite suits and we should have the Team Rocket suit over here. As you can read, I still need to unlock Chase, but I'll just put the picture on the screen from another account. And since this is not in battle stats, is not as appealing. So, and technically it costs like what, 50? Yeah, it costs 50 ice roses because you need to get the bottom and you also need to get the top. So for 50 ice roses, that sounds pretty expensive, and if you can actually aim for one of the other costumes instead of that one, that would be better for you. But let's take a look at the smaller items first before we go to the bigger costumes, because we have an avatar frame for Valentine's Day and we have two Pokemons, the Meowsticks. I don't suggest getting the Meowsticks unless it's for a collection, and well, if you don't have like many of the ice roses and you need to decide between getting the Valentine's avatar frame and getting yourself some strikers, for example, I would go for the avatar frame, because if we go over here and we take a look at the avatar frame, it actually provides you with percentage stats, so well, they are better. So going for the avatar frame is better than just some strike cards. And now let's take a look at the other three costumes that are available. We have the Gladian costume, we have the Bull Beauty, and we have a Ryuki. If we go and take a look at the stats that each of these costumes provide, we can see that the Gladian provides HP, speed, and both attacks by 5%, and 500% effective to Infinity type Pokemon. By the way, this is not really what you are probably thinking. A lot of people just are confused, and this is a very bad translation. But technically, this should be like 5 times these stats for Infinity type Pokemon. In other words, if you have Overlord Creator Arceus, this should be the costume that you should go for. But even if you don't have Creator Arceus, if we go and take a look at the other stats, we have like hit and dodge and speed by 5%, double to poison type. We have like HP and both attacks by 3%, both to dragon type. Honestly, this costume is still better. So between the 3 costumes that are available, always go for Gladian first, and maybe after that you should go for the Beauty just for the 5% speed in battle, and Ryuki as the last one. And last but not least, Necrozma, the most expensive item over here, almost the price of the 3 costumes combined, and you need 300 shards, so you need to summon this thing twice. And this is 100% not worth unless you have the Ultra Necrozma evolution items. Necrozma is a Pokemon that is quite useless by itself. Of course, you want something like the Ultra Necrozma, but as I was saying, if you don't have the Necrozma evolution items, this Pokemon is completely useless. So if you don't have this, or if you are not planning on going for the Ultra Necrozma event, don't even think about getting Necrozma. It's a waste of money. That's about it for me. Remember that I will be streaming later today on 8:30 p.m. London time, and I will be exploring this event a little bit further together with doing the limited sign-in trick. So if you want to know how to do that, just show up later. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.